What's up, folks? It's 22 degrees. I don't know how cold it got last night. I don't have it. I have no phone reception up there, so I couldn't check the weather. But this bottle of water, I opened it, took a couple drinks, and set it next to me while I was making supper. And when I was done eating, I went to take a drink, and it was frozen. And this is while I'm making supper. So this is like around between 6 and 7 p.m. It's so cold out that it froze my water bottle. I had to put my water in my refrigerator to keep it warm so it wouldn't freeze. I don't know. I didn't sleep that well, actually. I was sufficiently warm. My blanket and my wool blanket and my down comforter are, man, they're great. They're great. Only difference between last night and the night before last is that I didn't strip down. And I wore my pants and I wore my wool sweater here. I think I still had that scarf on. Where's my damn scarf? Yeah, and I still have my scarf on. And this buff. So, but I gotta say, if it's 22 degrees right now, the coldest part of the day, it may have been a couple hours ago. Plus, I was at a little bit higher elevation. I may have experienced below, like in the teens last night. Which is good news. Woke up this morning, fired up the van, let it run for 20 minutes, fired it up again, let it run again. Then I got out, I packed up. Only thing left was I had my volcano grill. I don't know. I haven't had to use that thing in a while. I love it. Just a little portable fire pit that you can set up, and I cooked my supper on. So here's the thing. I tried to get back to this campsite early because I saw this one little, like, very kind of, it was on the road, but it was kind of secluded. By yourself. The guy there, whoever was camping there 2 nights ago, had a big old fire, and I was gonna have a nice big fire. I wanted to enjoy myself, and when I got cruising to the road, it's terrible, like bumpy and rocks and not level, not flat. So I cruise through slowly, and I'm coming around, and I don't see any cars there, and I'm like, shit, yeah, man, I'm gonna have to pull in and have a fire. It's gonna be great. And I pull in, and then I see smoke, and I see fire, and I see a man, and I see a dog, and I see a lean-to. Like, this cat has a lean-to. Made out of a tarp. That's what he's gonna be sleeping on. As I drove by it, I'm like, that's what he's gonna be sleeping in that? He's got a shit ton of firewood, but like, I just can't. So here I'm not as tough as I thought I was. I'm not as outdoorsy as I thought I was. I'm not anything. Here I am. I kind of look at people and like, oh, look at your nice fancy house, or even people with RV, like, look at your nice fancy RV, expensive RV. You know, I'm being judgy. I'm being all judgy. But this is pretty comfortable. I live pretty comfortably compared to that, man. I have a nice, expensive down comforter. I have a nice vehicle to protect me from the elements. Yeah, it's cold, yeah, it's cramped, but that's nothing compared to sleeping under a lean-to in the mountains on a sub 20-degree night. Who knows how cold it got last night. There's frost on all my inside of all my windshields. That only happens, in my experience, that only happens in the teens. Anyways, coffee shop time. Tempted to head straight to back to Golden, but all I'll do if I get there early is go to a coffee shop. So might as well stay up here, get some caffeine, and be thankful for what I have. That I don't have to sleep in a fucking lean-to. Like maybe he cuddled with the dog. Maybe that would help. I would still freeze my ass off. Anyways, that's all I got. No success. Beautiful. I had a beautiful time and experience in fishing, but I didn't even catch a bite. These cocksuckers back here, this is catch and release. I guess these fish are smart. You should see them though, they're huge. And I think I'll have to look up, I think they're cutthroats. And they just have, or kokanese, I don't know the difference, but they just have this red, oh my God, they're gorgeous. And I'm unable to catch one. And then I went further down where it's not catch and release and fish a little bit. Had no success, but I saw one like jump up, like you see in TV or something. And I'm like, I'm gonna go get him. And I crossed the bridge, went over, and I came out from some bushes, and I saw him, and he saw me. Gone. Never had a chance. So, fishing was a success. Next time I'll try to go catching. I would like to go catching sometime and actually catch some dang fish. But I went fishing. All right, coffee time, writing time. I have not been writing. I need to write. I'm so close to being done with my next book. I mean, I wrote the ending months ago. So it's just as these stories keep coming to me, I just write more and more, and I think I'm getting better at telling these stories. They mean more to me or something, or the stories I tell now are like, I don't know, like were suppressed feelings and thoughts that I had. And so now, like, you know, the first few stories I wrote were all the ones that I always talk about, and the ones that were fresh in my mind. But as I dig deeper, especially talking about me stuttering and my dad, and after my parents split, and there's a lot there. So I'm keep adding. I'm up to 40,000 words. It's actually may have some. Let's say if I hit 50, I'll double. That'll be double the size of any book, the biggest book I've ever written. So we'll see. Anyways, that's it. Coffee time. I'm gonna head back down, get out of these mountains for a little while. Well, out of these mountains, go to some other mountains. But head back to Golden, get back in my, get in work mode, get ready for work, do some laundry, stuff like that. All right, peace out.